Hello my dearest Chilletons, this is me, your favorite veteran of Skeleton War, and welcome to today's stream of Dream Daddy. As some of you know, if you read my post, I need to postpone Thursday Thrills because Resident Evil 4 is still crashing. I tried to fix it, but nothing worked this far. So I will just try to fix it, further. So for now, we're just gonna play Dream Daddy, and yeah, let's have a different kind of thrills. Let's be thrilled by our beautiful goth dad. Let's load. Don't trust anyone. Okay, I don't know. Just don't trust anyone. That's that simple. What do you not understand? Okay, yeah, Damian. Hello. Shall we? When lifting, okay, I don't know. Pay your bills early. Yes, you should do that. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damian the other day. I wonder what he's up to. Yes, what he's up to. I open up that book and start writing him a message when Amanda walks in the door. Dad, you got a letter. Oh, is it from Grandma? No, it's from Damian. Whoa, can I see it? Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment folded into an envelope and sealed with purple wax. Damn, the dude goes all out. I pry off the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads, Dearest Geo, I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing rather than tiring. One can only hope that my use of slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I write this hastily under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak toward something unwelcome. For now, I hope that you might forgive my boldness. I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon might have been derailed by forces unforeseen, your companionship helped me a great deal, not only in the discipline of my child, but in the morale of my spirit. And for that, I thank you. That said, Geo, if you'll allow me, it would mean the world to me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps trip to the cinema followed by a moonlit stroll would be to your taste. I eagerly await your response. With great respect, the Blood March. Oh, that's so cute! Oh my god! Amanda and I both look up from the letter. Wow. He's good. He is. So, you gonna catch a movie with him? Yeah, I better message him on that book and let him know. Amanda slaps my laptop shut. You have to write him back. A real letter. But my handwriting looks like two toddlers fighting over a crayon. Yeah. Maybe he will find it endearing. Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool. Will you help me? I need to class this up. Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to a show that you will like, then enclose them in the letter. Oh, that's classy. Amanda and I hop onto my laptop and pursue showtimes. He doesn't seem like a romantic comedy kind of guy. Oh, here's one. Vampire Crusade 2? Evil never dies. I don't know, that sounds kind of stupid. Actually, it's a critically acclaimed exploration into the anyway of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head. Really? Nah, there is just a lot of blood and vampire titties. Well, let's roll the dice. I purchase the tickets and print them out, then sit down at the table with Amanda to try drafting a nice letter. Oh my god, so I won't know? I won't know what we're going? Like, what the movie is? Okay, sure. I start writing. Damian. I do hope that this letter finds you in a good health. Hey, Good morrow to you on this fine eve. I do hope that this letter finds you in a good health is good. Good one. Thanks. What's next? Hey, I remember when your son cried to Cascofon, but he looked at kid. No. You bit good. I must confess of my amateur control of a written word. This one? Please, Dad, have some faith in yourself. Okay, we're trucking along. Let him know how you're feeling. You find me in a good spirit, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. I did very much enjoy the adventure we found ourselves in last we met. That earnest shit was pretty messed up. Maybe let's not say it. Let's not think about it. This romantic letter. I think that the first one is quite good, but I feel like it's too over the top. You know what I mean? Like, I want it to be good. I want it to be something believable. I very much enjoyed the adventure we found ourselves on the last one. Okay, you know, maybe let's go the first one. Nice, thanks. Ask him to hang out already. True, art takes time, Amanda. While a strange turn of events, I found myself enamored of the situation at hand. Like Bruhel's landscape with the fall of Icarus, I find myself lost in your details. Let me get to that. This one. This one. This one. This one. Dad, wow. I saw it on TV. I'm not actually intelligent, but I'm not. Yeah, clearly, I am not an actually intelligent person. Bring it home, Babs. Let me take you out. I got 2 tickets to the movie. I would very much enjoy your company. Accompanying me to the cinema, I would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Let me take you out. I got 2 tickets. This one. It's a move. Calling it the cinema is a classy move. Enclosed you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. Okay, so we're going to the Crusade, which I'm sure you will find both titillating and enjoyable. Best wishes, hard dabs, namaste. We'll carry on. Best wishes, namaste. Why namaste? And then I sign my name, my full name, fancier that way. Geo Periwinkle. Is okay? Amanda reads over my sloppy handwriting. Damian. I'm gonna read this Amanda. She's reading it right now. Damian, I do hope that this letter finds you in good health. I must confess of my amateur control of the written word, as well as my even more amateur penmanship. Your letter found me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. Like Bruhel's landscape with the fall of Icarus, I found myself lost in your details. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema, and close you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. Like, it's so funny that this is such a beautiful letter, and it ends with, can we go to the movie about vampires, DDs, and blood? Dear sir, please? Which I'm sure you will find both titillating and enjoyable. Best wishes, Geo Periwinkle. You spelled his name wrong. What? Nah, just trying to keep you on your toes. Now, all you have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox. Can I seal it with tape? Yes. That's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back. Amanda leaves the room and returns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood. You gotta have a wax seal. She lights the candle, which starts to burn down and form a pool of melted wax. What's that I think? Oh. Amanda pours some of the wax onto the folded letter and expertly presses a small piece of wood into it. She lets it dry for a second and pulls the wood away, revealing... Here it is. Your sigil. A little kitten with a bow on its head. Awesome! Oh, that's so cute! Scrapbooking stuff always comes in clutch. Well, I guess all there is to do is deliver it to his doorstep now, huh? Oh, I thought we were getting a carrier pigeon to do it. I already called my guy. I have a pigeon guy. Marcus has the good pigeons. Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good. I don't want to know if any of this is true. I head outside and walk over to Damian's house. I slip the letter into the slot in his door and go back home.
Huh?
Mission accomplished? Now we play the waiting game. The night finally rolls around where I'm supposed to meet with Damian. Next day, he had left another beautiful crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening. Oh, that's cute. I thought that, starting reading that, I was worried that we're going, blind, he may appear, he may not, Who knows? Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit and I show up to the theater a little bit early. It's chilly night and the theater is kinda crowded, but it's still nice. How do you do? I jump at the sound of his voice and turn around to see Damian right behind me. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for? I don't know, I just woke up. My apologies for frightening you. Was that thunder? Is it gonna rain soon? I didn't hear anything. What?
Huh. What?
What? Regardless, the hour grows close.
Oh.
Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets.
Oh.
Please allow me to repair the deed in Sour Patch Kids or perhaps Milk Duds. Let's do it. We get in line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us. My dad's here. I turn around to find Lucy standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other goth kids. Oh, interesting. Lucian, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theater. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends. Oh, whatever, Dad. And what movie will you be attending tonight? My friends are making me see some kind of movie about talking animals. I don't really care about it. Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2. Evil Never Dies.
What?
You? Watching that? Yeah, I thought Damian would enjoy it.
Huh.
Good luck with that, Dad. Lucien rejoins his friends and I look over to Damian. Good luck with what? It's nothing. My son loves to tease. We wait in line for a little longer and Damian buys us snacks. Oh my god, what if he hates? He's like a very scary being. And it's gonna be a scary movie. It's gonna be also like romantic, but he hates being scared. I think that's all of this, Wait in line for a little longer and Damian buys us snacks. Seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong.
Huh.
I'm telling you, this is a scary movie. He doesn't like scary movies. Damian and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I can see that he's sweating profusely and gripping his armrest. Is everything okay? Vampires, the movie hasn't started. Is everything okay? Everything is perfectly fine.
Huh.
I'm so excited for this film. I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier the art, the better. Do you have a favorite horror movie?
Oh, no.
Of course I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is Halloween. Terrifying. Oh, interesting. That's odd. I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would have expected him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film that I never heard of. Yes, he's afraid of horror movies. Oh, my sweet bean. Damian's knuckles are turning white. It looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Wait a second. Damian, are you afraid of horror movies? You must be joking. I love horror movies. Are you sure, buddy? Are you sure, baby girl? Lights dim for the film. Damian screams. Oh my god, honey. I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all. We settle in as the film starts. I offer Damian some licorice and he takes one. I take note of how much his hands are shaking. The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes and well-oiled abs sits up in the coffin. Awaken, my coven! The more vampires slide the tops of their stone coffins onto the floor. Brother, is it time? His husband, but also mortal enemy. Yes, husband, but also mortal enemy. It is time. The three look at each other and then to the camera. For the Vampire Crusade! This rules. The trio of vampires flies off into the night as foreboding organ music plays in the distance. I somehow get lost in the movie, as dumb as it sounded, it's actually a pretty fun flick. We go to the tense moment of the movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a trust meeting with the general of the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Drama! General Romulus, it is good to finally meet you. General, I agree. It's good finally. Blood you!
What?
Romulus leaps out and slashes the general's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera. Damian screams again, reflexively grasping my hand. Oh! I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampires or blood or vampiric blood.
Oh my.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Damian retracts his hand and places it back in his lap.
Huh.
I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic and I got to an extremely scary section. Oh my god, honey! Damian goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit that he's afraid of it. I wish he would hold my hand again. Maybe I could do something to try and make him feel more comfortable? I've got it. I'll do what all dads do best. Talk during the movie. Oh yeah. Tell a dad point. Ask what's happening. I'm gonna tell a dad joke. Aha, yes, he likes it. Where the... not this accent, not this voice. Where does a dog go when it loses its tail? Where? To the retail store. I yelled that last bit a little too loud for the crowded movie theater, but I can see a smile from the Damian's face.
Oh.
Good one, Geo.
Huh.
The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly, with only a few whimpers from Damian. Maybe he would have liked the romantic comedy better. We get to the final scene of the movie, where Romulus Blood and General's wife embrace each other in his script. It appears that the true Vampire Crusade was the Vampire Crusade of our hearts. In our hearts, our cold, unbeating hearts. Romulus and the General's wife begin making out. Hard.
Oh my.
The film fades to black and the end appears on the screen. But then it hard cuts to Demetrius and his rival lover Carmela, who watch the two from afar. Oh no! Twist ending! Ba, ba, ba. Our bloodline has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman, and it will only be short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3 evil must die again. Da da da! Boom boom! More thunder, more ominous organs. The movie fades out again, and a bloody question mark now accompanies the end. Bum bum bum. Damian and I walk out of the movie theater amidst throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise he survived the encounter. Even seems kind of invigorated. What an interesting film. While the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards to vampiric lore. Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be. Come, the night is young. Let's take a stroll. Damian is making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk and the cool night air. Being alone here with Damian is a lot better than being in a crowded theater. Lovely night, isn't it? As lovely as the company, yes. Oh, Ian, he thinks I'm lovely. Oh, damn. Okay, here comes a smooth response. Thanks, cool. Okay. They're not smooth. Okay, let's do thanks. Oh, no problem. Crushed it. That was close. Both stand there, feeling a little awkward. I'm sure I'm one smooth operator. Are you getting a little hungry? We could maybe stop off and grab something to eat. Worry not, friend. I have a plan. We turn the corner and are greeted by the gates of cemetery? What? Are we going in there? A little bit of Victorian flavor, Geo. Trust me. Okay. I'm a bit nervous, but Damian hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us, so we follow... Wait, statues of angels stare down at us as we follow a path through the faded stone. As we crest a small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city. The night lights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him for being in a cemetery. This is strangely romantic. Picnicking in the graveyard is an old Victorian tradition, an appropriate finish to an evening after the vampire movie, wouldn't you say? With a flourish, Damian produces a blanket and picnic basket. Wait, where were you hiding that? Under my cloak? Oh, right. Damian unfolds the blanket and we both sit down, gazing out at the lights, city lights. Yes, city lights. He produces a bottle of red wine, fine selection of... Ooh. In the Victorian era, there were no public art galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became a more popular alternative to church burials, they became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and fine sculptures. Interesting. That makes sense. It's pretty nice. I have a question though. How are you so okay with being in a graveyard, but you had trouble handling a scary movie?
What?
I wasn't... He sighs deeply. Okay, yes. I was extremely scared by that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head. I just have never been good at those. I just feel as if, because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror films, so I must play the part. But truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times. Damian, I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie. It's quite alright. Actually, I did find myself enjoying this one, thanks to your help. Graveyards, however, I think there is something rather beautiful about death. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of living, and it keeps us rather separated from it. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think, gives us certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. To sit amongst generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of so much death, brings me great comfort. Deaths help me appreciate life, savor every second. That's pretty sweet. That's actually pretty smart. I just enjoy, the insight here, the input. We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night, but I actually feel very peaceful. Suddenly, it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance, I see a shadowy figure in the trees. Is it his son trying to scare us? Is it? What? That? I'm, not sure. It noticed us. I'm paralyzed with fear as it begins slumbering slowly towards us, its shapes taking a more animal form, more feral. I look to Damian for help, but he's just as afraid and transfixed as I am. I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature is getting closer and moving faster. Woof! Oh. It's a dog. Okay, so it was just a dog. Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh my god, those dogs are so funny. As it finally comes into the light, the friendliest, dumbest little Boston Terrier I've ever seen pulls its owner towards us. The dog trots over to Damian and sniffs at his hand. Damian looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily. What a beautiful dog! Hey, we both look up, not expecting to see... Thanks. Sorry, thanks. Robert, what are you doing out here on this lovely evening? Hunting cryptids. Of course, he's the cryptid hunter. What? What? I didn't know you had a dog. This isn't my dog. Okay, my throat is like not doing the Robert voice today. Wait, maybe just rough it up. I found her wandering in the streets. I put a leash on her, and now we're walking around this graveyard together, hunting cryptids. Damian lies, sure, look. May I give her a treat? Sure. Wouldn't give her cheese though. Not to worry. Damian reaches into the depths of his cloak and procures a small dog treat. What else is he keeping in there? Do you have another dimension there or something? The dog laps up the treat and crunches away, tail wagging furiously. Damian continues to smooth down her fur. Thanks. Thanks. My absolute pleasure. Damian shakes the dog's paw. Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again. Robert and his dog disappear in the darkness again. Damian stares after them. I didn't know you like dogs. Victorians loved dogs, actually. Most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog such as terrier or a Maltese. I think big dogs are nice too. Yeah, man, dogs are cool. I do believe we've had enough excitement for one night. What say we make our way home? Yes. Damian hops to his feet and extends a hand to help me up. I gladly take it as my knees aren't what they used to be. He packs up his picnic basket and leads us out of the graveyard. As we begin the walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It is really beautiful. Like a proper gentleman, Damian walks me to my doorstep. Thank you ever so kindly for your company tonight. Damian, it was my pleasure. Geo, if you'll allow me, it would bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection. Aww! Damian reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded, monogrammed handkerchief. Okay. Presses it into my hand. Wow, thank you, Damian. I will use this to dry my tears for those I've lost. I can't wait to sneeze on this. I'm gonna wave it. This at passing ships. The last one is cool. It's funky. Ah! I approve. Thanks. Damian shuffles his feet. I just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you. Someone who's open to my eccentricities. It's nice to feel so accepted. Thank you. Damian gives me my hand a quick squeeze. Oh, Geo. Doom, doom, doom. Damian blushes and hastily retracts his hand. I must take my leave. Good night. Before I can say anything else, he's gone. Huh. I unlock the door and step inside. So sweet. Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs down from the window and plops down on the couch, trying to look nonchalant. Hey, Dad, what's up? Were you watching me from the window? No, I was just, Okay, yes. How was the movie? Lots of vampire titties. Told ya. But as it turns out, I mean, he's scared. Wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep it. Yeah, I will keep it between me and Damian. Scary cool. Yep, he's so cool, it's scary. Nice set to you. Did you know that the graveyards used to be a place to throw parties? Huh? I think I'm misremembering that. Wow, that's pretty punk. Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute though. How can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf? How can you be so sure I'm not a werewolf? And how can I be so sure you're not a werewolf? Amanda's eyes narrow. I don't trust ya. Nor I. You. We make intense, wary eye contact for a second. Anyway, I'm calling it for the night. Don't stay up late, will ya? I try not to howl at the moon past midnight. Go ask your mother. Yes, that's a tip. Date complete. Total. Pa 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 pa. Yes.
With the works of Corey Feldman.
That
He
was
simply
nice.
Slayed in the Lost Boys.
Nice. Okay. I guess there's gonna be like one more date. Okay. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but I can't quite make out. What is it? I get a little closer. Is she... Yeah, okay, so this is the moment where she's like crying, and I've already done that in like the first playthrough, so I'm gonna keep it a little bit, open up, and she's crying because her friends are not her friends. Okay, I'm gonna ask, did something happen? No, nothing happened. Okay, I'm gonna leave her alone. Alright, I'll leave you to be. Because I don't want to push her. And it worked last time from what I remember. So, yeah, she's upset, but I just have to deal with that. Amanda should, yeah. Morning Amanda, and she's like sad about everything. She doesn't want anything, she needs to go. Thought I'd said that if I force her to go, I'm not... Yeah. And here I'm gonna try to make her feel a little bit better. And I'm making a cake for her. Sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%. And it's strawberry. And then from what I remember, we learned that like she had a crush on a guy. The one who puked? No. Best friend? You got it. Cool. Yeah, like her best friend went for the guy that she had a crush on, and right now they're not talking to her or something. And they just like basically stolen her boyfriend, crush, and excluded her. Boring one. Yeah. That's not the important part. Yeah, nobody likes her, but knows her. What did Irma? I'm a little confused, but I think I understand. That's okay, you're trying. Cool. I can't believe that. I care so much about Amanda, but I'm not understanding what she's talking about. They were dating in secret. Yeah, let's just go through that. And we are very sorry about it, because it sucks. But it's gonna be alright when she's gonna go to the college. And it's not dumb, because she has a right to be upset over it. Like, her best friend just like screw her over. Well, friendship laps forever. Real friends don't do that. High school sucks. Real friends don't do that. Yes. Real friends don't steal your boyfriends. Yeah, and they're gonna eat a cake. And everything's gonna be good. Woohoo! We saved the relationship with our daughter.
Welcome.
Mission complete. And right now, we gotta complete more. What the hell is that? Dad Mazen. Hi, this is Steven from Dad Mazen. I'm out front with your delivery. What delivery? Oh, okay. Yes, I'll be right down. Wait, no, sorry. I need to put on pants first. I can't find my pants, but I'm wrapped from waist down in the bed. Are you cool with that? I can come back tomorrow. No, wait, I'll be right down. I found some sensible capris. What am I ordering? It was not here before. What am I ordering? Oh, I got a package. What is it? Oh, I bet it's that package of socks I ordered. Open up the box and start pulling the packing peanuts out. Man, these socks reek. Okay, it's definitely not socks. It's butterflies. Oh! Oh boy, I almost don't even want to know what Amanda was planning on doing with these. No, these are Damian's! These are Damian's butterflies! Hey Amanda, your box of dead butterflies is here. What's up? Where are you sacrificing them? What? You ordered butterflies?
Yeah.
You can order dead butterflies online? Wait, so these aren't yours?
Yeah.
No, but I'm definitely ordering some right now. Okay, love ya. I take a look at the box again. Oh, this is addressed to Damian's house. Yeah, bring the box to Damian. Amanda can have her own dead butterflies. I should take it over to him. I jog over to Damian's house with the box. I pull back his door knocker, but suddenly the door opens. Mr. Periwinkle, to what do I owe the pleasure? Whoa, how did you know I was about to knock? I don't know. Oh, okay. Anyways, I think this got delivered to my house by mistake. Yeah, yes, because I'm a really gentleman here. I hand him the box and his face lights up. What a wonderful surprise! I was just about to send a strongly worded letter to the courier service about this. Many thanks. Not to pray, but what are you gonna do with those butterflies? Would you like to see? Yes! Alarm bells ring in my head. This is how you die, Geo Periwinkle. Why? Like butterflies, come on, Geo. Sure. Like, literally, we were in his house. We know that he does that. Like, come on, Geo, like... come on. Damian leads me into his study, where he set up some sort of workstation. Above his desk is a wall of pink butterflies, moths, and beetles. Oh, wow, that's really something, Damian. We've seen it. We've seen it. Why the game doesn't recognize that? I'm quite proud of my little collection. You do all of this yourself? Of course, I find it rather relaxing. How do you... It's simple. Here, let me show you. These aren't ready quite yet. They'll need to be rehydrated overnight, so they're easier to work with. I have some over there, that are ready to pin. Damian takes a seat at his desk, while I hover behind him. He picks up a little triangular paper package and snips off the edges. He pulls out an old black butterfly and shows it to me. I'm rather excited about this one. It's the turquoise swallowtail. He gently opens the wings, spreading the butterfly out on the table. The backs of the wings are gorgeous, iridescent green color. Oh, and the pigment on this one is so nice too. Anyway, spinning a butterfly, it's actually very simple. It just requires a delicate touch. First, I'll put a pin through the frax. Damian slides a pin through the middle of the butterfly and places the butterfly on a piece of styrofoam. He carefully arranges the antenna with forceps and begins placing paper and more pins around it. He does this so effortlessly that it's almost hypnotic. I have a frame here that I think this one will look quite pretty in, but I'll need to let it sit for a couple of days until it's ready. And then what? I remove all the pins and put it on display with the others. I take a closer look at Damian's collection. One with bright blue wings keeps drawing my eye. This one's so pretty. Damian takes it off the wall. Ah, yes, that's a blue morph, one of my favorites too. He hands the small frame to me. Here, I think this would look lovely in your home. Oh, really? Oh, I couldn't take this. I insist, believe me, I have more than enough. Oh, thank you. If you ever have an interest in pinning some insects yourself, you know where to find me. I think I'll leave that up to you. I feel like I'd probably break them in half with my butterfingers. Nonsense. You have beautiful, steady hands. You'll make a fine taxidermist. Aww. Am I blushing? Yes, I think I am. Damian walks me to the door and gives me a warm smile as I leave. Do take care of yourself, Geo. Thanks for allowing me to share my odd little hobby with you. It's actually pretty cool. I mean, it's a very interesting hobby. I would like to know more. But maybe we'll know on the next date. Let's go. The third date. Let's message him. Hey, you know what they say about third dates? They get pretty serious. You may not have time to browse that book for a while. Are you ready? Yes, of course I am. Let's go. Let's go. To the third date with Damian. Wonder where we're gonna go. Ever since we had that picnic in the graveyard, Damian and I have been spending a lot of time together. We go on nighttime strolls pretty regularly. He was so impressed with the first letter I wrote him that he insisted we only communicate by post instead of through that book. Initially protested by, he gave me one of his old signet rings to use as seal for my letters, and I just couldn't say no. Hanging out with that goth dad again? Please, Amanda, you know his name. And yes. Be honest with me here, Babs. Is he actually a vampire? I remember inviting him in our household at one time, and I've seen The Lost Boys, and I honestly would have preferred trying to see if he could have walked through the threshold of our home, under his own power. Yes, Amanda, I have become Damian's familiar. I am compelled under his curse. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Aww.
Turn into a bat. I don't think...
Aww.
What's the point of being a vampire if you can't turn into a bat? Well, okay, I'm off. Are you taking the car, or are you flying off into the night on the leather wings of a bat? One of those. While I'm out, can you throw away the garlic bread that is in the freezer so I don't die? That would be great. I'm keeping it there as an insurance. You understand, right? That's my girl. Okay, so we are going in the romantic stroll. Damian and I walk along the water's edge, chatting. Damian's cloak. He hates it when people call it a cape. Damian's cloak flutters behind him in the breeze. This is gonna seem like a silly question, but why the goths wear black? Gothic subculture has always been associated with death, so it would make sense that the style surrounding it would be greatly influenced by mourning. Interestingly enough, though, was that in the Victorian era, Queen Victoria herself mourned the death of her late husband for 10 whole years, wearing black for the rest of her life. If that's not goth, I don't know what is. I have another question. Go ahead. How are you so comfortable with death? You mentioned in the graveyard that helps you appreciate your life, or something. I've experienced several losses over the course of my life, and I truly believe the only manageable way to cope with it is to accept that death is simply a part of living. It's the single universal truth for every human who has ever lived. I'm going to die, you're going to die, and life carries on without us. Doesn't that make you feel scared? Not at all. Without the advances of modern science, death was everywhere in the Victorian era, and yet funerals were majorly social functions. Victorians were obsessed with mementos of their loved ones, even going so far to take elaborately staged photographs of their dead relatives. The minutiae of mourning, let's say that is the word, was so complex that there were set periods of grieving that were deemed acceptable based on whom your life has passed. Now, we don't have any of that. If you lose someone, you end up feeling lost yourself because we have no modern equivalent of those formalities. We need to allow ourselves time to grieve, to feel that loss fully, but not allow it to consume us. Oh no, I'm not afraid of death. I believe it is a waste to spend your life dreading the end of it. The time we have here is brief and fleeting and occasionally cruel, but it is all the time precious. To stare death in the face and live despite that, I think, is a noble existence. Let's save the mourning for the dead. Oh, that's deep. That's deep, man. Whoa, that's beautiful. I can see the moonlight in the vague glint of the Damian's eyes. He smiles. We turn to the harbor and watch ships pass, breathing in the salty sea air. I look to Damian again and can't help but be entranced by his charm, his mystery. I find everything about him so fascinating. I lean in closer to Damian, closing my eyes as I do. I'm so sorry, I have to take this. Damian steps away from me to answer his phone. Oh no, I hope it isn't Lucian again. God damn. After speaking in hushed tones for a few moments, Damian returns to me. Everything okay?
What?
There's an emergency. Lucian? No, thankfully, but I must take my leave. Oh, okay. Is there anything I can do to help? Us do have to stick together, right? No, but Then come. There isn't time to waste. What's happened? What happened? Because I knew that there's gonna be something more than a walk, but like, what's going on? After a short drive in silence, we arrive at a rundown building on the outskirts of town. Where are we? It's better if I just show you. I push the surprisingly heavy door open and find myself in a dimly lit waiting room. A few rickety chairs line the walls and there doesn't seem to be anyone behind the front desk. There are a few paintings and pictures on the wall, but they're so nondescript I'm still unsure of what kind of place this even is. Wait here for a moment, I'll be right back. Damian walks off down the corridor. I mean, it's probably like a vet's place. Yeah, right, we can all see like the animal carriages. He just for to carry them. So I guess it's like the vet. It's probably connected to the the dog we've seen before, so the Robert's dog. Damian walks down the corridor, his boot heels echoing through the halls of this seemingly empty building. Distant howls echo from some place I can't see, and there's a faint scratching sound, like claws on tile. I cautiously peek down the hall and find stall after stall of scared-looking dogs. A few of them notice me and skitter up to the chain-link fence, sticking their nose through to sniff at the air. What have I gotten myself into? Suddenly, lights shut off. I panic, unsure of where I am or how I can get out. Stumble through the darkness, my breathing getting heavier and heavier. Damien? The lights finally turn back on. Mary, okay. Hey, sailor. Mary, what are you doing here?
Come on.
You aren't here for the fight club? I don't want to get punched in the face. Great, because this is an animal shelter. Okay, so it's not a vet, it's a shelter. A what? We take care of stray animals, and then people adopt the stray animals, and just say the pet when you walked in. Sorry, I didn't really expect to see you volunteering at an animal shelter.
Come on.
Wow. Okay, kid. Way to punch me in a box. Names. You hear this, balloony? Just one moment. Thunder cracks and door bursts open. Appearing from the shadows, I see... Damian? Oh, wow! He looks so different. Hey. It's Damian. He looks completely different. No cloak, no Victorian-era clothing, no makeup, but he's still cute. I wasn't planning to share this side of me until much later, but I'm not as goth as you. I'm a systems administrator for the IT department of a reality company. I wear tennis shoes to work and I listen to Bruce Springsteen. I enjoy going to the hardware store and looking at storage solutions, and I volunteer at this animal shelter in my spare time. Oh my god, that's a lot of information. You didn't have to like say anything of that right now, despite like the last part, but it's still cute. Still cute. I'm boring. I'm fascinated with Victorian history and the goth lifestyle that matches through. It's just not all that I am, and I need you to know that. I mean, isn't it much cooler? You have, more depth to you. You're like a normal person, but you have your like interests, and that's totally cool. Oh my god, Damian. Oh, I hate to kill the moment there, but there's some pressing business that needs attending to.
Oh my.
Oh, right. It's Duchess Cordelia. Again? Who's Duchess Cordelia? She's one of the pups. Gets out all the time. She somehow learned how to open doors and now she's unstoppable. When did she get out? This morning. I went to sing sea shanties to the cats, and when I came back, she had already bolted. I have to stay here with the pets, so I need you two to go and find her. Of course. Oh, where could she be?
Come on.
She always ends up running off to the same places. Here, let me draw you a map. Mary starts scribbling to the back of a pet adoption form. It's very smart, ruthless even. You need to stay on your toes and get her back by sundown, or else she turns into a werewolf and starts eating people. What? You're a perfect little peach, Geo.
Hey.
We just don't want her to be stuck outside when it's cold. Oh! I'll grab some treats and we can hit the road. Damian and I look over the map Mary created for us. Oh man, I'm... Nerd's house? Where? Oh my god, Mario Butali, Kale, Coffee Dad, Nerd's house, Mary's sick pad, Smalls, Teams, other Nerd's house. Am I Nerd's house or other nerd? No, okay, so I'm the Nerd's house. Mario Butali. Wait. Haley's obviously like my friend. Craig. Coffee Dad is Matt. Mary's sick pad, I guess it's like the Mary's house. So the other nerd's house and Mario Butali, wait. Okay, Mario Butali is like the teacher Hugo. Other nerd's house is, gosh, I forgot his name. It's the redhead dad. Smalls is Robert, obviously, and Damian. Interesting. Now I know how it looks like. It's cool. I know, you know, where everything is. That's nice. At least you're not other nerd's house. Look like you're moving up in the pecking order. Congrats, kiddo. Where should we head first? Okay, where if I would... Oh, she's a dog because she ran away where like when the Mary was singing to the cats. So aquarium? Aquarium. Let's go to the aquarium. Damian and I exit the parking lot and start driving toward town. I look over to him. He seems concerned. Shouldn't be too hard to find the Duchess, right? She's a pretty big pup. Mary wasn't kidding when she said the dog was smart. One time she correctly guessed the winner of the Kentucky Derby. It was a really great year for bark, bark, bark. I don't know. What do you think our odds are, Geo? Gotta stay positive. Yeah, I think that... Gotta stay positive. My dad once told me, Geo, you can't shove raisins up your nose. And that hurt my feelings. I felt discouraged, but I kept a positive attitude, and you know what? I made it happen. It might have landed me in ER and forced me to have 10 golden raisins removed from my nasal cavity, but on that day I learned that anything is possible if you have a good attitude and have normally large nostrils. Young children really are resilient, I suppose. Yes, young children. I was 16! Oh my god, okay. Let's just hope for the best. We got this. Damian and I stop by the aquarium. Everything looks in order here, but I might help to get out of the car and take a look. You see anything? No duck here. Not even a sign of her. Did you know that penguins are considered the goths of the sea? Really? Damian, I want to believe you so badly. Okay, where she could be? Softball field? There are balls there, dogs like balls. You know? Where you throw the balls. We drive to the softball field. It looks like Craig's team is practicing. I wonder if any of the kids saw something. Craig spots us and jogs over softball. Bat slants over his shoulder. And he's like doing it with the kiddo. That's interesting. Somebody gotta take care of them, I guess. Hey bros, what's up? Craig, you wouldn't have happened to see a dog around here, have you? Once escaped from the animal shelter and we're trying to locate her. I don't think so. Maybe one of the girls saw something. Girls! Hi, Matt's dad. Hi, Lucian's dad. We have names. Girls, have you seen any dogs around? There was a big dog here just a few minutes ago. I don't think she had any owner, but I really wanted to play. We tried to play fetch with her, but she just took the softball and ran. Ha! I told you, dogs like balls. I think she ate it, actually. She was a lot of dog.
Oh.
Here, take another softball. Might come in handy later. Many thanks, Craig. Okay, Okay, we can go to softball field again. Okay, she's went here. So maybe coffee spoon. Coffee spoon is the nearest thing, so we park in front of Matt's coffee shop and walk inside. It seems like a slow day. Matt sits behind the counter reading a book. Hey, Matt!
Hey.
Didn't expect to see you today. What's up? Have you seen any stray dogs around? Can say I have. You're looking for one. Can you describe them to me? Enormous. That pretty well covers it.
Hey.
Ooh, I find stray dogs digging for food scraps in the alley out back sometimes. I'll be sure to keep an eye out. We head back to the car. Okay, so no coffees. Okay, cul-de-sac next and then Bayside, I guess. We drive through the cul-de-sac and Brian! Yes, his name is Brian. We drive through the cul-de-sac and everything seems to be pretty normal. It looks like Brian's doing some yard work. We pull into Brian's driveway and hop out.
Oh no.
Hey! Don't step on the grass, I just moved. Have you seen any unusual activity in the area today? Aside from your underwater water loan? Oh, here we go. Oh, dare you. I take my loan care very seriously. Geo, please.
Huh.
You haven't seen a dog run through here, have you?
Aw.
Well, a few hours ago I heard Maxwell barking at something. When I came outside, my garden had been torn to shreds. It's going to take forever to re-till the soil. That could be a dog, or rather, feisty raccoon. Whatever it was, I must have been hungry. Ate all of my tomatoes. I'm very sorry to hear about your garden. If you need assistance restoring it to its former glory, please don't hesitate to contact me. Will do, buddy. Good luck finding that dog. She's probably still hungry. I wonder if she's looking for more food elsewhere. I fear that the hours are growing short. We must take haste if we are to find the Duchess by sundown. Damian's looking more stressed out by the minute. I gotta think of something to lighten the mood. What kind of dog does a vampire have? Knock knock. How many ghosts does it take to screw a light bulb? How many? I don't know. How many? 1. Ghosts are very capable, especially when looking for a dog. Oh, okay. Damian smiles to himself. I keep reading Damian's directions from the map as we drive around the town. Okay, wait, she's still hungry, so maybe... Can I go to the coffee spoon again, if she's hungry? Head back inside the coffee spoon. Hey, Matt! Guys, I think I may have seen the dog you were looking for.
Oh my.
You did? A brown mastiff. Size of a house? Yeah, I saw it digging through the trash in the back. It ran when I tried to get closer, though. Did you see what direction it ran in? Matt thinks for a second. Might have been running east, I think. That pup tore through 3 pans of old banana bread Kennedys. Wanna take some for the road, just in case? Sure thing. Matt packages up a slice. Thanks for the slice, the road slice. This banana bread Kennedys is gonna be so good. I think he meant to give it to you for the dog. Oh, right, I meant, it's gonna be so good for the dog to eat. I feel like we're on the right track. You think? If we keep this up, we'll find the Duchess in no time. Hey, if you like dogs so much, why you don't have any? The Stance is severely allergic. I won't put him through that. But there are still dogs in my life, so for that I'm grateful. There's about to be one more dog in your life, buddy. Splendid attitude. Let us not waste any more time. Barely. Okay, where? He said east. So... cul-de-sac again? It's east. We arrive at the cul-de-sac to find everything look normal, except... Oh wow, Hugo's front door is wide open. She can open doors? This is classic Duchess Cordelia, a telltale sign. We should approach with caution. Whatever goes down in here, there, I've got your back. Creep up onto the porch and step inside. Oh my gosh, he's huge! Pet. There, sitting in the center of Hugo's living room. Oops, sorry. They're sitting in the center of the Hugo's living room, like she owns the damn place. It's one of the biggest dogs I've ever seen. Oof. Well, she hasn't broken anything in here yet. Wonderful. Now, all we have to do is to get this leash on her before she tries to escape again and get out of here before Hugo comes home. Easy peasy. Duchess, come here. The Duchess eyes Damian warily. As she approaches, she begins to growl. She's on her guard. We'll need another plan. I'm gonna give her the banana bread candies. Yes, that was a great idea. I reach into my pocket and pull out the slice of banana bread candies Matt gave me. Duchess sniffs the air and hones in on the bread. Come here, girl. Nice and easy. I've got some yummy homemade vegan, possibly gluten-free banana bread, if that's what you're into. The Duchess cautiously approaches me and gives the bread a good sniff before gently taking it from my hand and dropping it on the ground like dogs always do for some reason. She curls up and starts munching on the bread. Success! Oh yeah! Damian walks up behind the Duchess and attaches the leash to her collar. She immediately notices and starts whining. It's time to go home now, Duchess. Damian gives a tug on the leash. She won't move. Duchess, what happened to our rapport? You and I used to be bosom buddies. She still doesn't move. She's huge. There's no way we could even try to lift her. Well, this is a weird situation to be in. I think we're literally trespassing in our friend's house with this large dog. What are you nerds doing? Oh, it's the small one. Ernest stands in the doorway with a plate of pizza rolls. Don't tell your dad about this. We're definitely not trespassing. What flavor pizza rolls are those? Yes, he's not that smart. He will just answer that. Pepperoni blast. Nice. The Duchess notices Ernest and starts pulling against the leash. Why is this dog in my house? It's a long... The Duchess suddenly breaks free from Damian's grip and hurtles toward Ernest. No! Ah! Ernest and the Duchess fall onto the ground. Pizza rolls fry everywhere. Oh no, will she eat pizza rolls? This is bad. Ernest, are you okay? ... Is it? I don't know. Ernest feeds the Duchess a pizza roll. Hey, she likes pizza rolls. Ernest sits up, but the dog keeps licking his face. Oh, the dog likes Ernest. Oh, hey. Hugo stands at the door looking like he's a loss for words.
Sweet man,
why are you guys... Whose dog is this? It's a long story, but it involves a large dog who knows how to open doors. Oh. Hugo, may I present to you Duchess Cordelia? How do you... Barf! We're friends! Duchess licks at Ernest's face. Oh, she's from the local animal shelter. She got out and we've been chasing her all around town. Your house was her final stop. Dad, can we keep her? Ernest, I don't know if we're set up to take care of a...
Whoa.
Wait, did you just call me Dad? Come on, please! Look how cute she is! Hugo sighs.
Oh.
We had been talking about adopting a dog for a while, but you have to promise me you'll take care of her. Yeah, I'll give her all the pizza rolls her little heart desires. I suddenly remember what's on the back of this map and pull a pen out of my pocket. Got the forms ready for you, if you're interested. I'll even waive the adoption fee since, you know, we technically broke into your house. Oh, well, alright, it's a deal. Hugo steps onto the porch with us and signs the form while Ernest plays with the Duchess inside. That's so cute. I'm sure seems to be happy with his new friend. He sure seems to be happy with his new friend, yes.
Ah.
I know, he called me Dad, can you believe it? Damian places a hand on Hugo's shoulder. I certainly can. I think this will be really good for Ernest. It should teach him some responsibility. You should probably look into getting better locks on your doors, though. The Duchess is a wily one, but do right by her and she'll love you too forever. Thank you. And long story short, the Duchess now live in a happy home and neither of us were charged for breaking and entering. So all in all, I think it was a fine day's work. Nice work, you two.
Hey.
Geo, you could be a valuable asset to our team of volunteers, you know? You ever feel like petting some puppies? Hit me up. Mary, I always feel like petting puppies. Good to know. Well, I catch you fellas later. Mary starts to leave. And one last thing. Damian's been telling me about you, that he finally brought you around. Oh, yeah. Damian's my special boy. I love him. We go way back, and I got a vested interest in his health, success, and well-being if you ever hurt him. Mary.
Hey.
You can fill in the blanks. I gulp. Yes, ma'am. That's nice that she's a good friend. Mary leaves me alone with Damian. So about the whole goth thing, I completely understand if you aren't interested in me anymore. Oh, hi! Hi, Rach. How are you? Haven't seen you for a while. Yeah, currently I'm just like getting in some dads. What? Am I missing something here? I'm not a cool goth prince. I'm boring. I have 5 pairs of tennis shoes. I wear dumb glasses. Don't you care? Look so nervous. Oh my god, baby. Damian, do you really think I only like you because of all goth stuff? That's all cool, but the best thing about you is how passionate you are about the things you love. History, art, Victorian fashion, dogs, storage solution. It doesn't matter what it is. You care, and that's awesome. And also, the glasses are very cute. That's true. You don't think I'm boring at all? If you're boring, then I don't know what makes me. I spend too much time online shopping for flashlights. I get excited to mow my lawn on Saturdays. I get cranky about commercials being too loud. I've been thinking about making my own peanut butter. Then maybe we can be boring together? Yes, let's be boring together. That's lovely. It would never be boring if it was with you. Oh, that's so cute. Damian suddenly closes the gap between us and pulls me into a hug. He buries his face in my shoulder. His hair smells like lavender and rosemary. Oh my god. I was so scared you wouldn't like me. Why the opposite? Damian pulls away for a second and looks me in the eyes. Without the colored contacts, his eyes are so dark and soulful. May I kiss you? Yes! Oh my god, of course. Does a bat have wings? Do art? Welcome. Do art? Welcome. Verily, you may take upon yourself the... You know what, just kiss me. He smiles slightly and leans in, giving me a gentle kiss. Oh yes! Damian pulls away and gives me an intense look. Do you want to help me take care of the puppies? Yes! Duh. Damian and I arrive back in the cul-de-sac. Our fingers intertwined. Intertwined, not intertwined. What the hell? Creating new vocabulary here. Like a proper gentleman. He walks me to my doorstep. You don't stream on Twitch anymore. You know I stream, but I stream on Sundays. On Sunday, like mornings, Central European time, and I stream currently Disco Elysium there. And on Thursdays, I just like switch to YouTube. So I know that's the deal right now. Okay, this was lovely. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for everything. I'm very happy I can be myself around you. I'm glad, but I have one request. What's that? Can we keep sending each other letters? But of course. Damian kisses me one last time before turning around and heading home. Amanda runs back to the couch from the window and tries to look as nonchalant as possible. Hello, father. I was sitting here on the couch this entire time. Hi, Amanda. So, are you guys like starting a vampire coven together? Oh, plot twist. Mothman. Damian's actually Mothman. I didn't see it coming either. Genius. Well, whatever's happening, I'm pretty glad you two are happy. You deserve it, Dad. Oh, shucks. I'm gonna head to bed. Catch you in the morning. Sure thing. I make my way to my room and fall into my bed with my heart full, excited for the days to come. Oh, that's so cute. Do-do-do. Yes. Total point. Do-do-do.
I'm sensing a romance between us.
Mm. Yes.
Chemical romance. What? That?
Okay, is there any... Okay, I think that I've seen it, and the finishing is that she... yeah, there's like a party because she's leaving for college. You ask too many questions, darling. Let's just like skip through that. Let's just like finish it. Yeah, and there's a party with everything. Oh my god, and David is wearing his casual clothes. It's cute. Okay, she doesn't want a surprise, but I made her surprise because I'm the best dad. The bestest. Okay, and just having conversation. Every single dog, okay. Nah, but could get meeting all of them. Okay, she's like, oh, I didn't had that actually, but like, yeah, they're talking about shelter. We're having a moment. Hey, sailor. Your kid's good egg. That's so weird. That's very weird. Where's your goth prince? You two are usually attached at the hip these days. Oh, he's around. Tell her. Mary turns Mary turns her attention to Amanda. It's not too hard to sneak a dog into college, trust me. I did plenty back in the day. At one point I had 3 cats living in my dorm. I decided to leave them to it. All of a sudden a huge dog leaps into my arm. Duchess! When Ernest runs up to me. Duchess gives me a face, a few broad licks and hops down. We're working on that. Got her in a disciplinary class. She's a wild spirit who runs where she may. I don't mind at all. Looks like the 3 of you are getting along nicely. She's a valuable addition to the clan. If I hold up my homework in front of her, she'll eat it. Cool. Oh, we'll deal with that later. Duchess Cordelia spots a squirrel and darts across the yard. Ernest follows her, laughing. He's actually been a lot more manageable lately. I think taking care of the dog is good for him. Thanks for breaking into my house, I guess. Anytime. Geo! Brian, you made it! Don't pass up on a good mag. What do you think of the party? Yeah, I guess this is gonna be the same cause. Nothing really changed with them. The same here. Yeah, and they ate like a lot of cake or something. Again, this is probably the same. Yeah, the scholarship. Yeah, I think saying hi to her teacher.
Yes.
And nothing really with Robert. Yeah. And Matt, my bro, Lucien. Thanks for inviting me to your party. Anytime, Bud. I know we had a rocky start, but I'm glad to know you. I hope you know how much your dad cares about you. Yeah. My dad's had a rough couple of years, and I know that it must not have been easy to raise me alone. He's kind of a weird guy, but I love him a lot, and it seems like you make him happy. So, you're cool in my book. Ah, that's cool. Thanks, Lucien, that means a lot to me. Sure. And let me know if you want me to give you a stick and poke sometime. Thanks for coming by, Lucien. See you around, Geo. As the party's time to wind down. Stuff, killer party, amazing. the yeah, and this is like very touchy, and I'm the best, and we are crying because everything is so touching, and Amanda is leaving, and we are best friends. And yup. Love you, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Damian as the last guests make their way out of the party. Did you know that in the Victorian era they would call benches Titty boys? Titty boys? I love that. I love that. What? Really? I'm kidding, Geo. But what if... It's good to see you in New York cities again. Oh, thank you. I had a revelation the other day, Geo. And I think it was largely due to your continued influence upon me. There was a version of myself that might have been embarrassed to show you my true form. My informational technology form. But what you said about how my passion was what you truly admired, that emboldened me to feel like myself, regardless of how I choose to dress and act. Instead of separate entities, they're simply different facets of myself, a three-dimensional human being with his own thoughts, wants, and needs. Yes, exactly. It just deepens your character. I love dressing the way I do, but feeling constricted by what I thought was my own personal brand made me lose sight of why I did this in the first place. Make myself happy. I place my hand on Damian's and I feel I squeeze. Looking up, I'm greeted by Damian's warm smile. I'm trying to be more comfortable with you, with who I am, rather than dwelling on who I could be to other people. Oh my god, he looks so cute! Oh. I can't stop smiling, I'm so proud of him. Damian, I'm so happy you realize that you can be dog-loving goth. Me too, me too. I feel myself inching closer and closer to Damian. I go to brush a lock of hair out of his face and I'm shocked how soft it is. How is your hair so soft? Dog shampoo. Really? I keep running my hands through his hair as he leans closer to me, placing a hand on the side of my face. He strokes my cheeks with his thumb. You know, public displays of affection were considered scandals in the Victorian era. Damian pulls me in for a kiss. But I think I can make an exception for you. Aww. That's so sweet. Okay, and I'm going to go keep it. Oh my god, that was so sweet. I love Damian so much. He's so cute. Yeah, it was a good one. And as I promised, this was me playing the Dream Daddy and gaining, oh, you're the best Pops, Amanda. Aha! And getting the goth dad. So sweet. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice one. Okay. Eat a lot of broccoli. Alright, so thank you guys so much for being here with me. I hope that you liked it. I liked it so much. Damian is such a colorful character. He's so great. If you actually would be interested in, you know, me playing this game again, you can always suggest it in the comments and I may consider it. I will consider it probably. But for now, thank you so much for being here with me. I hope that you have good fun and I hope that you're gonna have a great day, night, or whatever you're having right now, and see you next time. Bye.